Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Arsenal. We have 7 games till the end of the season. I think I'm going to try and get those 7 games done in this episode and maybe look to see if we can get up to the start of next season, just so we can see what budget there is to play with in terms of who to bring in. I have a few ideas of players I'd like to bring in, but a lot of that does depend on whether they are available and obviously how much money we have. But we'll get straight into this first game against Sunderland. Quickly check the team out. So we have a couple of suspensions. Mertesacker, so we've got Koscielny who we can bring in. Flamini as well, but we've got Jack Wilshere. Energy, yep, is looking fairly good. Flamini off the bench, and let's put Arteta on the bench. In fact, we've still got Ozil we can put back in the squad, so Ozil for Diaby. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Podolski. In fact, that's a Theo Walcott there. Yep, looks good. So let's get on with this this first game. Away at Sunderland, who have lost their last 3. Wow, they have 3 injuries and 1 suspension, so they are in dire straits as well. So let's see what we can get done for this game. 2-1 Sunderland win. Giaccherini and Fletcher with the goal. Santi Cazorla came off the bench. Okay, that keeps us in 5th place. We are now 4 points behind Chelsea, which isn't the greatest thing when there only is 6 games left. Suspension over for Flamini, suspension over for Mertesacker, and Ozil was saying thanks for playing. Right, let's move forward. And I have a scout ready. So, was it a scout or was it a youth? It's youth, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Youth staff. Let's set up a scouting network, and we are going to go to we do like France, don't we? But I'm partially tempted by Brazil. Then again, actually, Chile are doing quite well at the moment, aren't they? So, yeah, let's go and have a look at Chile. 9 months, any type of player. Let's go to these exotic places, see what we can find. Go to the places that other people in other playthroughs may not go to. So see who we can find. But we've got a game against Fulham coming up. Let's have a quick look, see who is fit. Everyone is fully fit. Koscielny and Vermaelen. Monreal, Kieran Gibbs, let's have you back in. Wilshere keep you. Ramsey, 81-77 for Flamini, Diaby, Coquelin. Stick with Ramsey and Wilshere. Walcott, Podolski, Ozil and Giroud. On the bench, we could really, let's have a look at the striker situation. Yeah, we are sort of struggling for strikers on, with Bonnie being injured. Oh, actually, Bonnie, yeah, he's coming back to full fitness. We'll put him on the bench just to see if we can get him a bit of time. And we will take off Wellington Silva. That will do. Hopefully Bonnie gets a little bit of game time, just to ease him back into it. Right, Southampton drew with Fulham. Man City drew with Fulham. They lost to Leeds. Briggs suspended. Felipe Santana was injured. And it's a 1-0 Fulham win. A goal in the 88th minute. Bonnie came on after 54 minutes. Well, that's 2 defeats in the first 2 games. That's not the greatest way to start the episode and try to get into Europe. Press conference. We're going to try and motivate the players. Especially this game against Chelsea coming up. Chelsea are 7 points ahead of us. But obviously we can claw some back in this one. I am going to make a couple of changes as well. Gone up to a 5-star team as well, which is all good. Let's go with Mertesacker. Mikel, no. Joru. I'm going to risk Koscielny. Let's go with Santi Cazorla on the left, and let's go with Diaby in the cam role. Right, at home to Chelsea, who beat West Ham, beat Cardiff, and they lost to Leeds as well. Hopefully we can get something from this game. 2-0 win, 2 goals from Diaby, Marcelo sent off. Interesting team for Chelsea with Blackman in goal. Callas, Ake, David Luiz, Marcelo. Oscar, Benteke. We've got Lewandowski on the bench along with Lukaku. Eto'o still there. Right, Chief Exec, another press conference. We're going to leave it. And we've got a game against Everton coming up. So let's go in and check this team out. I think there's a couple of changes we're going to need to make. Energy, yeah. So, Jenkinson in, Koscielny for Vermaelen, Mertesacker, Joru. Let's go with Joru. Kieran Gibbs from Monreal, Wilshere, Arteta, Walcott, Oxlade, Chamberlain. Where's Podolski? Are you back and fully fit? No. We'll go with Wellington Silva. Ozil is back. There's Bonnie. Are you fit? Okay, anyone who we could... Flamini, we can have you on the bench instead of Wilshere. Other than that, let's have a quick look down the list. No, let's leave it for now. Let's get on with this game. Right, Everton, 1-1 drew 1, lost one of their last 3. Gibson and McGeady out injured. Can we get something from this game? No. Barkley with the first goal after 2 minutes. Chorluka sent off after 8, and we could not get anything from it. Very disappointing result. We're still in 5th place. I think with 3 games to go, we are looking at finishing 5th, and 5th is the highest we can finish. Important board matches, yep, okay. Alright, Aston Villa coming up. And we are 2 points ahead of Spurs, and we have a game in hand. So we need to win this. Hopefully, we are going to be having a few players back to full fitness. Right, Vermaelen, Koscielny, Mertesacker should be back. He is. Arteta for Wilshere, Wellington Silva for Santiago. Podolski's back. Go with Diaby, and Bonnie's fully fit. Right, let's get this game done. 7 minutes into the video. So right, West Ham, Spurs and West Brom. 1-1 draw, 1 lost, 1 for Villa. Podolski scores in the first minute. Wilshere and Bonnie also score. Podolski missed a penalty as well. It's a 3-0 win though. And we've got West Brom now in this next game. We'll stick with the same team. It was a winning team, so let's stick with it. Wow, West Brom drew with Leeds, lost to Man City 5-0, but beat Stoke 3-0 before that. And it's a 2-1 win. Bonnie and Monreal with the goals. Koscielny was injured, but it's not serious as he stayed on the pitch. Well, let's hope it's not serious. Out for 5 weeks with a broken metatarsal, and he still stayed on the pitch. Let's have a look. Dominic Zieris, 77-94. His overall at the moment is okay. He's going to be a goalkeeper. Yeah, let's sign him up. And another goalkeeper, but not as good. We'll reject him for now. Right, let's move forward. We're playing Spurs in this final game of the season. I don't think we have to win it. No, Spurs are on 62 points. We are on 70. Wow, Chelsea have gone backwards. They are on 72 points. So we can still get 4th. So, let's go in. I'm not going to quick sim this game. I know there was a comment in one of the other videos to ask me to start quick simming games, but this game is unfortunately one I won't be quick simming. I'm asking the assistant to pick the team, and he's gone with Rafael Mertesacker. He's gone with Mikel at the back. I'm going to go with Vermaelen and Mertesacker, Gibbs, Diaby, Ramsey, Walcott, Santi, Jack Wilshere in the cam role. And Wilfred Bonnie up front. Monreal, Jenkinson, Podolski, Ozil, Giroud, Sonogo and Chamberlain on the bench. Okay, we'll see what happens. This game will not be quick simmed. We are away at Spurs, so we are not going to get any favours from this game, but they've lost 2 of their last 3. Capoue is out injured for them. So let's see what we can do. We also need to keep our eye on Chelsea's score. Chelsea has gone 1-0 up against Sunderland. Sunderland have made it 1-1. We need to get a goal, and there we go. Bonnie has put us 1-0 up, so it's going to come down to goal difference against Chelsea unless Sunderland can get us a goal, which would be appreciated. Obviously we're 2-0 up. There you go. Sunderland, Connor Wickham, I saw there, has put Sunderland 2-1 up. Final few minutes coming up. Bentaleb scored for Leeds. I've seen we beat Spurs 2-0. It looked like I couldn't see another goal for Chelsea, so I think, yep, we have gone to 4th. Fantastic as it looks. We would have been okay on goal difference had Chelsea... Actually, yeah, that would have gone. They'd have gone to 28, so we were okay on goal difference. So, qualified for the Champions League. Let's have a quick look then. Let's have a look through. Man City beat Chelsea in the final of the FA Cup. Capital One Cup was won by Chelsea. They beat Man United. Copa Europa was won by AC. The final is between Bayern and Barca for the Champions League. Europa League was won by Inter. They beat Marseille 3-2. And that's it for now. Right, 11 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Office. I acknowledge what I've done. They've given me 9.9 million, but I can't spend it on shizzle. So I'll tell you what I will do then. Let's look to hire a youth scout. Apart from there's no one good. So let's move forward a little bit. Mackinnon with a scouting report. Let's see what he has to offer. 87 max, 91 max. Sign him up. 79 max, no. 80 max, no. 94 max, sign him up. 79, reject him. 80 max, reject him. 87, we'll keep our eye on Bruno and see what happens. But right, let's go and see if we can find another youth scout. Anyone. 4 and 5, there we go. Rasmus, thank you, welcome on board. And I thought I saw that Barca won the Champions Cup. Yep, Barca win the Champions Cup. Okay, so let's move forward. Scout is ready to go. I'm thinking we've got one in Europe already. We've got one in South America. I don't know whether to go for 2 in South America or go 1 in Southern. We've got 1 in Eastern Northern Europe. I'm going to have 1 actually in Southern. We're going to go to Spain. 1 in Southern Southern and Western Europe. I've got 1 in North. Keep 1 in the North and the East of Europe, 1 in the South and the West of Europe, and have 1 in South America, and just take it from there and keep on sort of trying to rotate them around those areas. But let's quickly skip through all of this. Scouted players, okay, 1's gone. Laurent Koscielny has returned, don't need to worry about that. Right, so it's June 2016, which means it is the Euros. Scouted players, Bruno has been scouted by Blackburn Rovers. Hewitt, 89 max, 90 max, 79 max, reject you. 90 max, 89. Okay, we'll sign you up for now because we've got the spare cash. And then we'll just see what happens when it comes to next season. Right, scouting report from Mackinnon, 86 max, 92 max, sign you up. 74, reject. 84, Bruno. 86, another keeper, reject. Reject. Right, the board are going to meet to review everything in a couple of days, so let's quickly get this done. Right, end season. Win the league. It wasn't going to be, yes, but I know it wasn't. You theoretically, that's the one thing that's flawed in this game, is the fact that they said obviously win the league, but when I joined them, that was probably Wenger's target was to win the league, and mine was just the same. Whereas it should have been, I think, should have just been to qualify for the Champions League with the position Arsenal were in the season. But we've just got to see what can happen from there. I'm still saying Vlad Chiriches is up for he's up for sale, but will Spurs want to sell to a rival? I think the answer to that is probably no. So we'll just have to see. One thing we can do though, we'll move forward. Here we go. Season's budget. We've got 29,000,000 and 140,000 to spend. I do have a couple of targets in mind. One of them is definitely a striker. Objectives. Win the league title, which okay, I'm happy with that objective for this season. Let's have a look at these guys. Right, potential between 81 and 94 for Dominic Zerisis. Fabian Lopez we're not too sure on yet, and same with Hernandez, 80 to 94. I'm going to sign Dominic up now, and I'm going to look to loan him out. If I can get him in now, get him signed up, loan him out. Right. Contracts. 1 year, 1 month. A few of these are coming down. Actually, one thing I want to do is sell players. Let's see. Retire. Arteta and Park are both retiring in their contracts, which is a shame, so I was hoping to sell the pair of them. So we've got Juru, Benikofobe, Miyachi, Ansa, Kranic, Littman, Iliev, Ricketts, Flamini, Fabianski, Mertesacker, and Sanga, who are all out for sale. Some of those are fairly high up on the age scale. Mertesacker, we may be able to keep him for another season, but Fabianski may be an okay backup. It's one of those I'm unsure about whether to sell him or not. Really am, because he's probably an okay backup. So you know what? I'll remove him for the transfer list for now. Mertesacker, I think we can get better centre backs out there. We're going to need another CDM this season. Well, we've got Arteta who will do us this season. We can't sell him. But Flamini is potentially on his way out. Overall, so we've got these guys down the bottom which aren't really going to do anything. So hopefully we can get rid of some of these. Bellerin and Eisfeld are up for loan. I think I might make Serge Gnabry up for loan. He's 20 years old but rated 73. I think maybe get him out on loan, because I've got who is there? There is Walcott and Oxlade-Chamberlain who can play on the right. So yeah, maybe it may be worthwhile letting him go out on loan. Loan list for season. There we go. But guys, I will call it a day there, and I'll be back with you in the next episode where I will have some transfer targets. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.